Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, Your Sunny Arches, and I am of course Your Sunny Arches. And here we go, second try for the Gemini video for this first half of June of 2020. We're going to start with the Gemini men and then we will go on to the Gemini ladies. Please keep in mind that I read from the sun sign position, but you're more than welcome to check out your moon and rising to see how it all resonates with you. Sorry. I did say it's the second round. I just did it, and when I go to check it, the sound is completely distorted, and I have no idea why. I Everything is still the same. The other videos were fine, but your video, unfortunately, um, I have to redo it. So let's start off with Gemini men in love for this first half of June 2020. And also keep in mind this is for entertainment purposes only. So, make make the best decisions for yourself based on what you're living and experiencing, okay? Alrighty. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Alright, so let's see. Love messages for Gemini men for this first half of June 2020. Okay, we have heart-to-heart conversations. Let go of control issues. And it says, for the heart to heart conversation, it says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other and let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So I think you need true love. This is the romance of a lifetime. So it's time for you to have a conversation with your significant other. This is definitely, it seems right now to be the person for you. This is definitely somebody that you want to, you know, uh, probably make it long term with. But you need to let go of control issues. You need to let it be something that happens naturally. All right, because you do deserve love. You are lovable, Gemini man. Don't don't worry about what others think of you. You need to make sure that you are clear and sincere with your significant other. I think that's the more important part. And they'll know who you really are. And they may want to, uh, you know, return the same love and affection for you that you have for them. This is opposite of the of the first reading. Is it? Yeah. Yeah. Hmm. I wonder. All right. And last but not least, you have express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. So I think you need to have a heart to heart conversation. You need to um, this will be the opportunity that you will have in order to be able to get out whatever insecurities you may have. Make sure that things are whatever misunderstandings are cleared. They're discussed, they're communicated in a way where you're both able to understand where you're each coming from. Being mindful to be respectful of each other's perspective and point of view on the situation. Um, Once you have that heart to heart conversation, for don't push the issue, don't push to move things in a specific direction. Let it go in that direction. Go with the flow at that after that conversation. Um my nose is itchy, sorry. Um, yeah, this is the person for you. This is the romance of a lifetime, and you deserve the love, and you need to be able to express it. So I think once you clear out any misunderstandings that the two of you may have, give it a little bit of time. Maybe a couple days or something, and then be it, and then when the time is right, then you can express your love. Okay, when whatever, maybe you go for a cup of coffee or something, or you go visit them for a cup of coffee. I'm well aware of the whole quarantine situation. I'm just giving you an example. Then that's when on that private moment, possibly intimate moment between the two of you, that would be a good time to that would be a good time to express your love. Now, by intimate, I don't necessarily mean intimate in the sexual way. I mean more intimate in the setting. The fact that it's just you and that one person. Okay. So I think that's what that is. I think what we need to do is clarify, like, what is it that you're trying to control? Like, obviously, you're trying to control things for a reason, but what exactly are you trying to control and why? One more, and then we'll do the other shuffle. Okay. What are these issues and why? You have King of Air, you're definitely in your element. King of Air tries to plan and strategize in advance. In advance. Four of Waters, you're not settling. Eight of Fire in reverse, there's not much communication. And Two of Air. There's a decision that you need to make that you're not trying to make. I think you're trying to control when the two of you communicate. Because the Eight of Fire is communication. Communication that comes in fast. Um, but it's in reverse, so it's delayed. So you're trying to delay this conversation. You want to do it your way, but it's not about your way. It's not necessarily about what you want. It's also about taking into consideration your significant other's wants and needs as well. Okay, so I think you need to um, be a bit more. Hmm. I would say be less impartial because you need to not necessarily cater, but you want to be sensitive towards your significant other's feelings, maybe their schedule, simple little details that are very important to show that you are respectful and mindful and that you do care about your significant other, you know? Um, what I don't see are any pentacles. So there's no grounding, and I think you need to ground yourself. I think there's a bit You're very in your mind. Because Two of Air is there's a decision that you need to make, but you refuse to make that decision because you don't want to see what your choices are, and you by doing that you can pretend like nothing's happening and continue in the direction that you want, and can't have that. So the Four of Water is you're missing an opportunity, discontentment, or boredom. Open your eyes to the possibilities. If you don't have the heart to heart conversation, and if you're not willing to let go of these control issues, you're going to miss out on this possible, long term type of commitment that you've been searching for so long. Now, I don't know why I said that you've been searching for so long, but I'm assuming that you have. That's just how it came out. So that's just what it is. And if that's the case, then if you don't want to miss out on this opportunity, you're going to have to communicate, and you're going to have to communicate soon. So there's a delay in communication because you're letting things pass. You're letting the time pass, an opportunity pass that you need in order to make certain things clear. And you need to make that decision. Whatever decision that may be, you're kind of stuck in your head about it. You refuse to see what's really there. Why am I putting these away? But um, just open your eyes, take the blindfold off, and you'll see. And you'll be able to make your decision in no time. But you got to do it soon. Okay? Because then you're the one who's going to miss out. And I would hate for that to happen to you, Gemini man. All right, let's get some advice cards. Why can't I get these cards to be even? I see the King of Swords again and Three of Swords. So you've been heartbroken before. It really wants to pop out, so I'm gonna put him here. Three advice cards, please, for Gemini man. So you're definitely in your element. You're definitely in the King of Swords. I don't know what it is that you're strategizing, that you're planning for so hard, but hey, it is what it is. It came out twice. So, what advice do we have for our King of Swords? I see the Lovers card. What advice do we have? So this is definitely somebody that you don't want to miss this opportunity with. You gotta come on. You gotta tell them how you feel. That's your decision. And it's scary because nobody wants to be rejected. But I think if you do it, being mindful of their wants and needs, I think it'll work out fairly for you. All right, advice card. Well, that's a lot of cards. I got the Eight of Cups, so that's walking away. What is it that you're walking away from? We got Knight of Cups. Knight of Wands. So you're walking away from being flaky. You gotta stop being flaky. You gotta stop being so in and out, like almost kind of like a player. Like, knock it off already. You too. I don't know who the hell I'm talking to, but if you're coming as a king, I'm assuming you're, somewhat of an older gentleman, like, like you're in your 30s already. You're too old for this bullshit nonsense. You need to knock it off. Either you gonna step up or let them go. And if you don't want to lose them, then step up. Stop being a player. Let go of all your old ways. Because otherwise, you're the one who's gonna lose out. You deserve love. Yeah, you gotta knock it off. You gotta cut. You really need to cut out all your bullshit already. Sorry, Gemini man. I'm frustrated for you. Gotta let go of being the player. You gotta let go of thinking, you're you're the shit, whatever, and leaving, having this type of energy between the two of you. So you're currently in some sort of, there's a distance between the two of you. Y'all had a fight. Y'all separated right now, maybe even broken up. If you don't want to continue this type of energy, you're gonna have to pull your head out of your ass. That's exactly what came to my mind. And you're going to have to communicate. That's that's extremely important. You're going to need to be in your element of the King of Swords. Okay, but you need to be grounded because I don't see any pentacles. So you need to be grounded in that, in your own energy. Meaning you're not going to be stuck in your head forever. You're going to make that decision and you're going to make that move and you're going to make sure you do it in a very respectful manner. Okay? And you're dealing with a fire sign. That was in the first one too. She came out as the Queen of Wands. You had the Lover's card and the Queen of Wands. Remember, I just see the Lover, so this is definitely somebody that you want. Then you need to pursue. Stop being in your head so much. And if you are, then you need to think about how you're going to communicate. You need to think about what you're going to say. Not so you can manipulate the situation, but so that way you're clear and you're honest. Because if she smells, if she senses any nonsense, she's gone. She's not worried about it. I mean, she's looking back here too, and she's looking to see if you're, if you're coming or going, or if it's worth sticking around for. And you're gonna lose out. So that's the advice. Cut it and get ready to communicate. You need to communicate, you need to act, and you need to do it soon. Now, when you do it, don't be impulsive. Be in your element. All right? Use your sense of discernment. All right? And your great skills of communication. That's what you need to do. All right, Gemini man, that was very interesting. I wish you lots of luck. I hope it works out. I really think it's going to. You just got to be careful with your approach. All right, good luck, and I will see you in the next half. All right, we're going to move on to Gemini ladies. Don't worry, it's very similar to the first one. The first one, I did say you have to have a heart-to-heart conversation. So, let's see, Gemini ladies, love messages for Gemini ladies for the first half of June of 2020. One more. Love messages for Gemini ladies for the first half of June of 2020. Oh. So a lot of cards there. Chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Give your relationship a chance. Work on your partnership. Past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yeah, I think that came up for you also. Worth waiting for. Make the effort and release your ex. We got a lot going on. Gonna move it up. We're gonna need the room. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Then you have worth waiting for, divine timing. Is that work in your love life? Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you're guided to take, and release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Very interesting. So there's someone from the past who's coming back. Hmm. You got two people from the past coming back? Okay, so you must have recently let go of somebody, separated from someone, broken up with someone, maybe even divorced someone, right? So that's why the release your ex is here. But so that means that although you've let go in that physical way where you're not together, there's still a lot of nostalgia lingering behind, and that's what's affecting you. You may still have some mementos of this person. Sorry, my nose is itchy. It's been being itchy lately. Excuse me. Um, so it is important for you to clear that out. And how do you do that? Well, throw everything out. All of their stuff that's still there, put it all in a box and say, "Hey, come pick this up," or "I'm throwing it out." That's it. Plain and simple. Trust me, I've done it. Um, so there's a person from the past, a person, a kindred spirit that you may have, um, not that you may have, but a person who you have a very strong spiritual connection with, whom you've also dealt with in past lives. This person is coming towards you. Okay, so this is someone from the past. Maybe you know them already. It says you have known each other before. Okay, so there's a lot of chemistry between the two of you. There's give your relationship a chance. So there may be a possibility for the two of you to be able to reconcile and reignite this very magnetic attraction, this relationship between the two of you. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life and make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you got to take. So to me, I take it that, okay, in order to make this relationship work, you're going to have to put a lot of effort from your part. Why is it worth waiting for? Because they haven't come yet, so they're definitely coming. If it's not somebody, doesn't have to necessarily be from the past, like you dealt with them in the past. It could be someone that you're familiar with, and you know, but never really did anything with, or it could simply be somebody new. But when you meet them, it's gonna be like you've known each other, like you've connected before, you know that type of feeling. What I would like to clarify is the why is making the effort here? What does that was terrible. What does making the effort? I mean, in any relationship, you would have to make the effort, but considering that it's here specifically, why? Wants to stay. Wepa. One more. One more, please. All right, we have strength. We have the moon, seven of earth, and nine of water. And the last one that came out was six of fire. Okay. So what does this mean? The reason for giving your relationship a chance and making the effort are here, why it's all worth waiting for, is because of a couple of things. First, you have the strength card and the moon. So you may be dealing with a Libra and or a Scorpio, or they have both in their chart. Okay. They're the major arcana, so I'm going to say that it is them. All right. Release harsh judgments, forgiveness, and compassion. So, whatever you may have experienced in the past with an ex or in a past relationship, all right, it's caused you some confusion. You weren't sure of many things, so you had to find the strength within yourself to overcome this confusion. Now, this person that's coming towards you, maybe you're having a hard time believing or seeing or um, whatever your case may be, but you need to give it some time. You're definitely going to, if you haven't met them, if you don't know them yet, you're definitely going to meet them. And don't be surprised if you do see them in the dream state. It may be pointed out to you. Okay. Forgiveness and compassion is necessary to be able to forgive yourself, to forgive the significant other from the past, and also forgiveness in case this is the person from the past. So letting go of all that negative energy is going to be very important. And to do that, you need to forgive and let go. Now, I want you to understand that when you forgive someone, and I know I said this before the last time, the second half of May in one of the videos, but when you forgive someone, you're not forgetting what they did. What you're doing is you're forgiving them more for yourself so you can heal and let that go, right? But you learned from it what to do and what not to do, what you will accept and what you won't. In other words, you learned all the do's and don'ts that from that relationship. And when you forgive yourself, you're able to understand that, you're able to reflect and not continue to be hurt by it. You understand and you know that it's an experience that you went through, and now you're ready for even more better things to come your way. Okay, so we have Seven of Earth, a seed well planted, a temporary pause in action, unnecessary worry. So it's definitely waiting. You're waiting. You're like, oh, when is this person come? I'm never gonna find love again, and you know, and or I don't know. I get the song "When Will I See You Again," right? When will I see you again? Um, I forget who sings it. I'm so terrible with remembering names. But regardless, um, you're still waiting, right? But they're coming, and you're gonna see them. First, you may see them in the dream state, but then they're gonna come true. So because you have the Nine of Water, so you're emotionally self fulfilled, right? But now you're also gonna have a wish coming true. And then last but not least, you have the Six of Fire, victory, good news. It's on its way, public recognition or award. So what that means is that when you get when you meet this person, you're going. That's where past life relationship. That's where that light bulb or that epiphany moment of like, wow, I know that I've seen you. I know you already, right? Think of the Disney version of Sleeping Beauty, the cartoon version. Right, I was actually just watching that today with my daughter. And the song, I know you, I walked with you once upon a dream. This is kind of what it's going to feel like for you once you meet this person and you see them. All right, Gemini ladies. So let's go with some advice cards. Yeah, somebody's definitely trying to manifest this to happen. And it seems like it's a reconciliation. So maybe the two of you separated and now you want to get back together. You want to make it, ooh. You want to make it work. And that's fine. You got to do what's best for you. Can't nobody tell you nothing. Too old for that. Okay. 3 advice cards, please, for Gemini ladies in love for the first half of June 2020. That was quick. 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Five of Wands. So there's been a disruption definitely in the home life. There's a distance between the two of you that seem to be unable to overcome. One more. King of Cups. So it's going to be important for you to embody the energy of the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, his energy is that of someone who has control over their emotions. They know when to show and when not to. Um, so, in order to begin to heal this relationship between the two of you and recuperate, or you know, a lot of re's. Um, yes, reconciliate, but also renovate, reinvent. I'm not sure. When the word comes, it comes. You're going to repair what was once seemed to be broken. And by taking on his energy, yes, he may not be very affectionate, but that doesn't mean that you don't show any affection, right? What it means is um, you're you're healing yourself. You're gaining control over your emotions and your intuition, but because you also know how to delegate that and give your energy, give your love, and your you know give your love to who needs it, right? When they need it. You're going to have to really follow your intuition and really let it guide you in order to be able to communicate your emotions to this person, okay? That's going to be important. You're going to have to make the effort of healing yourself emotionally in order to be able to help heal your relationship once again. Okay. I know with the quarantine, things have been crazy. I don't want to say I don't want to use, not just use, but I'm not trying to make this unfortunate event to just, as a form of justification for anyone's, um, fault, right, in the situation, whatever errors or mistakes that they may have made. I just think that it's something difficult. It's definitely a new experience, a new way of living that we've been living lately, and um, it's very different. So I think it's time for you to take on that energy of the King of Swords. Rein it in. And if you have been, great, but now get ready to start expressing that emotional part of you, but being able to do it in a very calm way, right? In other words, don't let your emotions get the best of you. You're going to express it, but not lose control, I think. Alrighty, ladies. So that is it for now. I really wish you the best of luck. I hope that things do work out. And make sure you pay attention to your dream state. Make sure you, because if, maybe the person that you're with now is your past life person, and you got, like I said, that you were separated, or there seems to be like things are off. This is between you and them, so be it. But now is the time to begin to start um, to address the issues and find a solution to them. Okay, ladies. All right, Gemini, keep an eye out for your bonus video. It will be coming soon. I'm going to do a completely different spread for it and see what you can expect in your new year. All right, Gemini. We'll see you in the next half of June. All right. Take care now. Bye.